big cheer for you. What do you make of this? This is great, isn't it?
That's incredibly exciting, absolutely brilliant. I wish I could see any of you, but I'm getting the impression of feathers, so that's brilliant.
Matt, Karen, Arthur, look at this. This is great. There are people traveling. I don't know if you heard that. There are people from Australia here. There are people from the United States of America here. Traveling around the world to be here today.
Yeah, thank you so much for making the trip. I hope you have a nice day. It's all things so yeah. Wow, look at all these lights.
I know, it looks really cool.
Everyone's got their own light. I know. What about the orange ones best?
Yeah.
Anyway, let's start with you then, Caroline. What's your earliest Doctor Who memory?
My first ever Doctor Who memory, well, I think it was probably watching Big Force, to watch loads and loads and loads of Tom Baker episodes with my dad. When I was little, I think when I was 7, there was still 1 or 2 really bonkers Sylvester McCoys on TV, but my dad was absolutely obsessed with ghost stories and sci-fi, so I got sat down and I watched them all.
Stephen?
I remember complaining to my father about where's Doctor Who? He's not in it anymore, and he said, no, that's Doctor Who. Which of course the Patrick Troughton had just taken over. And I remember just saying, oh, no, it can't be, he's far too young.
Arthur, what about you? What's your earliest? Who can you remember?
Well, I remember being at my nan's house, Doreen, and she watching some Sylvester McCoy episodes. But then, obviously, when I was growing up, it wasn't really on.
No.
But then it's always kind of part of kind of the kind of British culture. So there's so many references to it. It's just kind of I knew about it even without
even though it wasn't on TV.
Same yeah, that was exactly the same for me. So I knew that the Doctor wore a scarf at one point, and I knew what a Dalek was, but I never actually watched an episode of it. So the first episode that I watched would have been Christopher Eccleston and Billy Piper together.
Matt, what about you?
I remember being very young, and again, it wasn't on the television because I'm 29, like Arthur, but I do remember a Dalek chasing, it must have been Hartwell because it was black and white down a corridor, although Troughton did some black and white, didn't he?
Not all black and white.
Yeah, all black and white, right. So, but it was, I'm pretty sure it was Hartwell, I don't know what channel it was on. But it's funny, isn't it, with Doctor Who, how you're just sort of aware, culturally, things like TARDIS and Dalek, you kind of
reference so much.
You know what it is, yeah.
Since we've been doing it, it pops up all over the place.
Mm.
Really, you get a weird excitement whenever it's mentioned.
I know that